Hello. Now it's English. It's in turn for having a translated video today, and it's about Ida and Allegro, who are going to train how to load onto a trailer. And Allegro, you've seen him before. He's 1.5 year old, or 2 years old, as the official thing is in the horse world. And he's going away to be castrated in as a couple of weeks' time. And Ida has been training him a little. This is like his third time, I think. And he has been having his hard feed inside the trailer. And Ida is talking about how she really likes to train the horse in a way that is very so that the horse understands that the trailer is not dangerous, that it gets used to the noises and to stay inside there and to relax inside the trailer. And here Ida is explaining how she is not using goodies like biscuits as a reward, and she doesn't want to use food as a reward because then the horse is sort of trying to understand that this thing that she wants him to do is connected to the reward. She doesn't want him to connect the food with the trailer, just make him relax and do an ordinary thing, a thing that he usually is doing, like eating. And of course he's going to be used to eating inside the trailer when he's driving, because then we have a hay net. So she wants him to just be relaxed and do an ordinary everyday thing inside, just like being inside a box. So and she's not going to pull at him or anything, just making him end up like with as a horse that just does the loading on the trailer as by himself, without her being forced to lead him inside, because he's going to be very big, and then now he is small, so it's easy for her to be in there together with him. But we like to load the horses like that, let them just walk in by themselves, because they know what to do. They know it's not dangerous. And now you can see how she does it. And she walks in like confidently, but she lets him smell the ramp, and he takes his time, but he's not afraid. He's just curious. And then he's like, oh yeah, I know, here is the food, and we've got this front ramp open, so it's light. The horse doesn't feel that he's restricted in there. And then she's taken away the what is it called, this thing that is sort of hindering him from going out in the front. There is this I don't know the name of it, but you know that thing in front of the chest of the horse. She's taken that away so that he can just freely walk out again. And it's very important that the horse knows how to walk out the front door or back up out the back door. And then, you see, this is a little more difficult because that ramp is narrower, and he's curious. He wants to have a look at all these things, and Ida wants him to be able to explore the whole trailer, outside and inside, and how everything smells, how it feels and the sound of it, like when you step on in the floor, and like the feeling of it, like moving from side to side when you're in it, and all those things, and feel that it's just that's normal. It's like that is a trailer. It behaves like that, and when we take our time and do this many times, and he's like being used to it. And now we try again the other way. And you can see that he's quite like he's new. He's very young. So then we take our time. There is no force. She just asks him. And then he's like, okay. And here is the food again. Oh, yum, that is nice. And then in the beginning, when we were training his father, Gallant, to walk into the trailer, we were just took a long time for him just to get used to the sound of the ramp when he was stepping on it. So I just went into the trailer, and when I was holding his rope, and I was jumping around in there and making a lot of noises. In the beginning, he was like freaking out, but then he was like, "Oh, it's not dangerous. Mommy is not afraid." So then he got used to the noises. And here I say that he very much he's very like his father in the way he behaves. Just interested, brave, and a little alert, and very kind. And here is the bucket with hard feed again, and we will see that Ida has quite a nice way to tie up the bucket so that he sort of can feel this restricting bar in front of him without the feel of the hard restriction. That we want this to be very, very soft in the beginning. And here is what he was really looking at Torun when she came. She's been searching for eggs in the greenhouse where the chickens are, and then he was like, "What is this?" And then he was allowed to look at her, and then now he lost interest, and now we have to try again. And we do it a lot of times so that he gets the stepping on the ramp, and the rocking of the trailer is becoming second nature. It's something that he is used to. He's not afraid of it at all. And it's so important to be able to send the horse in alone, like she did now. And that he's used to like us touching his bum when he's in there, because a lot of horses like panic and rush out when we touch them on their croup. And sometimes we need to help to guide them and say to them, a little more inside, please. And then if they're used to that, and we staying behind there, and we tell them when they're allowed to go out. And he's also like now he learns that it's not a good idea to go like go out like that, because then it's much easier when you go straight backwards. And we like them to learn that by themselves, by trying and failing, and like using their head, using their brains to find out what is the good way to do it. And Ida is saying now that she wants him to walk in and out as many times as he wants to, for If he does that 100 times, then he gets much more accustomed to walking up the ramp. And I'm commenting on the fact that we know that both horses and people, when there is something that they're really scared of, if they try to do the scary thing voluntarily, then it's much easier to get rid of like anxiety and phobias and stuff like that. So we don't force him, we just ask him. And there is food to be had. And let's see now. We can see how he's eating. And I guess he is actually eating out of that. She's tied up the bucket so that it's taking the place of that bar in the front. So he is getting used to having a bar in front of him in a very nice way. And we go out again. And here he goes out again, and then we are finished with this session, and we are going to say goodbye and see you next time.